What's up, guys? Welcome back. Oh shit, smooth camera. Out of practice, I guess. I've been away for a while now. Is it 7 weeks, 6 weeks? If you guys know, I've been trying. Well, me and the wife are trying to save to get out of where we live now because we just don't like the area. It's a shit area, full of little shitbags, quite frankly. And we've had enough. It's got to the point now where you don't feel secure in your own home, and that's not nice. So yeah, we're trying to save money now for a deposit for a new place. But you know what it's like. Shit comes up. Speed and fines. We're going away. My wife's tax bill's due. There's a whole host of shit going on, so it's making it very hard to save. But we're doing our best. We're trying. We may not save the money we wanted to, but we have saved in a way that has allowed us to do other things, which is quite cool. I had to be really strict with my books, and that was twofold, to be honest. It's been something I wanted been doing for a while. I keep saying in all my videos, quite frankly, how I want to cut my pull list because I get too much stuff. Sorry guys, I'm sweating profusely. I've got this virus at the moment. I feel like shit. Don't know what it is, but I just feel like total crap. I've been taking some medication. It's helped me out with head because I had a really bad head earlier, just achy, bad stomach and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I just feel like crap. And I think I'm getting over it now. So I got the sweats at the moment. So I do apologise, but it was I was kind of going a bit stir crazy. I thought I needed to make a video. I probably could have waited till it was better, but fuck it. I want to talk to you guys. I missed you all. I have been watching the videos still. I'm trying to keep in there as much as I can, but work and life has just been a bitch at the moment, like it always is. But I have managed to pick up some books. To be honest, I didn't pick any books up for the last 4 weeks. 5 weeks, 6 weeks even. I picked up a couple of pieces, but nothing really much. I just went cold turkey. I kept a list. I kept a list of what I wanted. So when I went to the store, like I said, look, I want this, 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 and this. But it did give me a real good chance to evaluate what I was picking up. And I sort of made the list that I would normally get, and then I made that a short list. And got rid of certain books that I thought, you know what, not enjoying it. Why am I getting it? And I'm going to try and do a bit more. A bit more bargain hunting. I'm trying to be a bit more practical with my money, make it go further so I can get better deals. These books ain't cheap. I pay roughly £2.85 a book. For some of the DC titles, it's £2.15, and some of the bigger books is for like £3.60. So you can more or less say if you get 10 books, it's the best part of £30, which is what, $50, $45, something like that. It's a lot of money, especially you can do that weekly. So I've been pretty happy that I went to the store this week, Monday in fact. Monday? No, Sunday. I tell a lie. It was last week, Sunday. And I picked up some books. And I went in my list and I went, you know what? I was really good with that. I had a big list, but I probably got about a third of that list, so I was really happy. And I spent £40. I spent £40 on my store. And I bought a trade as well. But the thing is, all the books I got, I think it was like 3 books that he didn't have in stock, which he's ordered for me. But apart from those 3 books, I was very happy with what I picked up. It was actually books I wanted to read. I didn't feel like I had to sacrifice anything. The stuff I did sacrifice was some of the Secret War stuff. That was really, it was okay. It wasn't brilliant, I sacrificed Age of Apocalypse because it wasn't really doing it for me. X-Men 92, Battle World, there's a few titles I sacrificed, but I didn't have to sacrifice more. So yeah, it's just trying to be more clever with our money, and I want to support my store. I do, and I will support my store, but it's going to be a fine line. If I can get it better somewhere else, I might do that at times. I was talking to Don, the comic book junkie. He's in the same boat. He buys a lot more than me, and and he gets such great deals. Like the last books he bought was like he's paid like 1 cent for. I think he paid more in shipping than he did for the books. He's got a great deal. And that's the way you should be doing it. I don't want to rip off our stores. I don't. But at the same point, I don't want to pay £3 for a book that I might just thought, meh. you know, it's going to be in a 50p bin at some point. You know, so it's been more clever on money. But I did get a stack of books. I have got a stack of books. Ugh. So this is 7 weeks worth. So it looks a lot, but actually it's not. I'm quite happy with it, and I'm very. The thing is, I had a little hiatus from the books, and I felt good. I felt good for taking a little break. Don't get me wrong. I still kept, I watch your guys' videos. I kept on seeing what's going on. I kept myself in the loop, so I don't feel like I've missed out. So thank you guys. Thank you for keeping me informed. So yeah, really appreciate it. So what did I pick up? Well, there's a few bits and bobs. I've got a couple of eBay bits. First up, this is eBay. I picked these all up for £10, including postage and packaging. So £10, there's 9 issues. Quid an issue, quid postage, can't be bad, can it? This is what I'm talking about. So the names. I picked up the first issue of this when it came out, but I was pulling so much stuff. I was just like, you know what, I've got to drop it. So I did. And then I watched Sandman Logan 5's videos, and he loved it. And some other guys who loved it out there. So I can't remember regret picking it up. So I found this on eBay, £10, including postage, on my doorstep, all up mint. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, and finally number 9. I picked them all up for cheaper than the trade, so happy days. For this pile, they're not in any particular order, I'm afraid. I just sort of chucked them in there, and they're doing what they order, or they put them in, I guess. Okay, so I'm just trying to sort that out a bit. I picked up 2 of these off eBay. Fantastic Four 286. I can't remember what the relevance was of this. I saw one of you guys' videos, and I apologise, I forgot, but basically it's something to do with the first Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, or one of the first appearances of Dark Phoenix. It was cheap. I got them from open bid. I got them £1 each, including pound postage. So yeah, whatever. I put them in the list. I just saw it and thought, why not? I picked up a trade. Walking Dead, Volume 24. Volume 24. Jesus. I made this the first thing I read. To be fair, I love Walking Dead. Love to get in comic book form, but just, you know what? It's just. I think it reads better in trade, but I would love to have the singles. I just really would. It would be just nice to have in the collection. So yeah, more about the Skinwalkers, the Whisperers. Is Carl going to be Alpha Dog there? I don't know. I just feel like he might be positioning himself for an Alpha Dog role. Picked up Deathstroke 9. Deathstroke 10. Haven't read him yet, but I love me some Deathstroke. As does Got It Need Comics. I still want to call him Cosmic Oscar. Richard. Got him Needham Comics. Got him Needham Ham Comics. Damn, dude, I like your old name. I like your new name, but your old name's just ingrained in my brain. It's like when your mates go to Depot and change their name officially, and you've been calling them something for years, and they're like, nah, I'm called Bill now. You're like, what? It's weird. Anyway, Got Needham Comics. Yeah, he got the first appearance of Deathstroke and Teen Titans. Richard, dude, what a find. I don't know what you traded for it, mate, but it must have been a good deal. It must have been a good deal. Plus, you had some kick-ass Paragirl books as well. Also, we are great fans of this man, Tradmore, Luther Strode. Oh, this is next on my read list. Fucking love it. Fucking love that book. You haven't picked up this book, just pick it up. This, honestly, this is like all action, over the top action, and it's just, it's hard to describe, but it's so satisfying. So satisfying. We have Batman Arkham Knight Genesis #1. Cool front cover. Haven't read it yet, so I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, you know, it's Batman. It is what it is. You know, for me, the Arkham Knight series is it's dragging on a little bit, only because I feel like, you know, I've done the game, been there, done the game, finished the game, we still win the book, so it feels weird. We have Arkham Knight issue 8. I'm seriously considering trying to get back on Detective Comics. At the moment, I collect Detective in trade. I think I might try and catch up on the singles. I think I got the first, I don't know, I got the first 12, 15, 20, something like that, so it's not horrendous. Picked up Batman 43 Bombshell cover. I will be making inroads and getting to the rest of the Bombshell covers at some point, but yeah, not yet. I'm going to give him a list and he's going to put them by for me. Batman 44, haven't read this yet. Looking forward to reading that. That's going to be my second to read pile after Luther Strode. We have Guardians of Nowhere, issue 5 of 5, I believe. So basically, we got this chick here. She's basically part of the Kree. She basically fucks up everyone in this book. She's probably hardcore. And then she kills Angela. And then there is, then the Guardians of the Galaxy form up to go and kick her ass, which will be continued in, I can't remember what it's called. It's another Guardians of the Galaxy, Secret Wars Guardian Galaxy #1 or something. It was okay. It was a shame. The first 3 issues of this book was really enjoyable. The last 2 sort of fell away from me a bit. I picked up the standard cover because I wanted to read it, but I shall be going to the Bay of Evil to find, I think it's the Groot Scott Young variant, to complete that. We have Magneto 21, Final Days of Magneto, or Last Days of Magneto. This is it. This is the last issue of Magneto. That's my run complete. What do I think of it? Not much, unfortunately. Not much. It kind of went out of the whimper. The last 2 books were like building Magneto up to be this world savior, and then he didn't do fuck all. So I was a little bit disappointed with that, to be honest. It's a shame because he's such a fucking strong character, and it's like, how good could that have book been? If only there wasn't all these Marvel tie and Marvel big events happening that took focus on Magneto. You had Secret Wars. What else do we have? I can't remember. It's been a long year, but basically all the Marvel tie-ins sort of ruined that book. It's just a shame. We have Thor's issue 3 of God knows how many. Basically, the Loki on the front there. The Ultimate Thor thinks Loki's responsible. He's not. We find out who is responsible, but we don't know why that is to happen. It's okay. It's quite good. Murder mystery. Feature Imperfect, issue 5 of 5. I actually enjoyed this little run. You had Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross as Thing, leading resistance against Maestro. Maestro wants to take over Doomworld, and he wants to dispose of Doom, and he thinks by getting the Destroyer, that'll help him do it. I won't spoil it, but you've probably already read it anyway, so you know what happens, but really enjoyed it. It's a very little self-contained story. It's quite fun. Final part of Planet Hulk, issue 5 of 5. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be my 3rd read pile. I was going to read this one number 3rd. Basically, in a nutshell, Steve Rogers gets sent into Hulk World to kill the Red Hulk, I think. And in return, he hopefully find Bucky Barnes. But does he? And he's got his compadre, Devil Dinosaur. Very good. This book alone has probably been the main cause of Devil Dinosaur going up in value so drastically. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Picked up a few other things. I've been picking up a few DVDs. I'm not going to show them all because it's not really worth showing more, but cheapy DVDs is always good fun. But I did pick up Avengers Age of Ultron on Blu-ray. Good film. I did enjoy it. Not as strong as the first film, has to be said. But still, it's an Avengers film. It's still kick-ass. What I did notice, though, is when I watched it in the cinema, because it's on the big screen, you sort of lose some of the focus. When I watched this on Blu-ray, I did notice some of the CGI in some of the scenes were a bit iffy, to say the least. There's a scene in the church at the end where Iron Man confronts Ultron. It's just the 2 of them right at the beginning of the battle scene, and it looks really suspect, man. Really suspect. It kind of feels like it was rushed towards the end. Picked up a game for the PS4, Bloodborne. Haven't played it yet. Haven't had the chance to play it yet. I've had it for about 3 weeks. I haven't even opened the box. I got this off eBay. It's used, but it's a game. It's not like it's going to be like worn out. I paid less than half price for it. I think I paid like under £20 for it. In brand new, this would cost me best part £50. So bargain. Really looking forward to playing it. Heard good things. We'll see. I can't really comment much. I just haven't played it, but I look forward to playing it. Also picked up Mad Max for the PS4. This I have been playing and I have completed and I enjoyed very much. It's very cool. Basically, it's Mad Max. It's a driving based game with third party. You know what? Fuck that. It is basically Batman reskin in a way. Imagine it has all the same mechanics of Batman Arkham Knight. So it's a very similar game. The fighting system is very similar, you know, with the Counter-Strike system and the multiple and any takedowns, the Fury mode. It is basically Batman reskin. But it's, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I love Batman Arkham Knight. I get to do it all again, but set this time in the theme of Mad Max, which was really cool. So I was burning around the desert, upgrading my car. The whole storyline is based about you taking on Crozius. He was the big dude from Fury Road. And it's basically Nicolas Jones, I think it was. And it's basically about you trying to get a V8 in your car. But there's obviously loads and loads of side missions. I played this probably when it came out. This came out on September 1st. I picked it up on launch day, and I finished it yesterday. And I've been playing it every week. So it's a good amount of time involved in it. It was a lot longer than Batman. And just as enjoyable. It didn't score greatly, and I think that's because what it does do, it doesn't reinvent the wheel. I think people are scoring about 70. It doesn't do nothing new or exciting, but what it does do, it does very well and very enjoyable. A bit repetitious, but aren't most games. So that's cool. So that's it, guys. That's what I've picked up in the last 7 weeks. I've missed you all tremendously. I've missed opening up and talking to you guys. I was thinking about just making a little sort of hi video, how you doing sort of thing, but I just didn't feel right without showing you guys something, so I don't know. It's weird. And I thank you all for your support and all your kind words saying, you know, chill out, take your time, do what you need to do for you. And you'll always be here when I come back, so I'm back. Will I be back next week? I don't know. Probably, I'm still going to be posting videos. I'm just not going to be posting them as frequently. And Don said he must see my face. So here's my face. Take it in, absorb it, enjoy. But Don, I saw your video the other day, and it was to Stupid Chainsaw Productions subs contest, and you were showing off your collection, and you showed off one of your most valuable possessions, which was a model kit, a Star Wars model kit that your dad made for you, and that's really nice. That was really cool, and I'm really happy you shared that with us. And I thought I'd do the same, because I said to you on comments that my dad shared something with me. Well, not shared something with me. Well, I'll show you. This is a little toy car. It's nothing special. This was my dad's car, my dad's toy. Yeah. And I don't even know how old it is. Old. And basically, this was my dad's toy. I remember my dad gave this to me when I was like 10. And I was so happy with it, I was chuffed. And I remember putting it on top of my TV just to look at. And I can't remember one night it was gone. And I always said to my dad, I said, Dad, do you take that back? Because I was only like 10. He was like, no. Promise me, I'll take it back. And towards the end, my dad, we were just going through his stuff, and he was just, before he went, he wanted to sort out his fares. And he gave me his box to open up and said, you know, whatever you want in there's yours, do what you want with it, you know, it's my knickknacks and that. And I come across this car. I said, Dad, I said, you bastard. I said, I knew you bloody took this. And then he goes, well, yeah, you were a kid and if you had it, you would have beat it to death. And maybe he was right, but to be honest, I don't think it was, because I remember this car from when I was 10, and I remember it always going, and I loved it. And do you know what? I didn't love it because it was a car. I loved it because my dad gave it to me. And my dad was a very generous man, but we never went without for anything. But my dad let my mum do everything, so to speak. So, you know, my dad would pay the bills, my mum would go out and buy the presents. And so when Christmas came around, I knew my mum went out and bought the presents, you know, and I knew my dad paid for them. And I was appreciative. But I've never had my dad come along and actually give me something from him. You know, and he did. And it was this. So this is one of my most treasured possessions. Sorry. And yeah, it means a lot to me. So Don, thank you for sharing that. I thought I'd do the same and share favourite possessions as well. Anyway, guys, I've waffled on for far too long and took too much of your time. If you watch this, thank you. I'd like to say thank you to my new subs. I really appreciate it. I've still been getting subs while I've been off, which is amazing. So thank you, guys. Thank you for subbing to me. And I shall check your channels out and sub you back if I haven't already. So till next time, guys, you know how it goes. Be safe, be well, but above all, be good to one another. Take care. Bye.